nicer. It is official now, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. In fact, Rajon Rondo going to the Clippers. The whole panel, of course, was just talking about why they think this is good for the Clippers. But let's take that conversation to the next level. Robert, how much do you think this moves them up in terms of actual title contenders in the West?
They're probably number one right now because I'm saying that only because LeBron is hurt. We don't know how bad LeBron is hurt. AD, we don't know what's going to happen with him. So right now, with this point guard, with Rondo coming there, they just got a lot of leadership on that court because I would love to be a fly on the wall and put him in that locker room because there's a lot of things that go on in the locker room that we hear about, but I know Rondo is going to take control and say, hey, the most important thing right now is to try to win a championship. We have the talent. We have the coaching staff. All we got to do is go out and put it and apply it on the court. Now we have the pieces to do that with Rondo, who's going to bring them together. He's that glue that they needed.
Well, and I look at the Denver Nuggets. I look at the Denver Nuggets and say that you needed to make a move because if you tried to show up and again going against that Denver Nugget team that just got better, if you're trying to show up with the same similar team, probably less talented in my opinion than last year because Lou Williams hasn't been playing as great. No. I like Serge and I like the way Serge is playing, but I feel like there's a difference between him and Montrez. So I just think that right now the Clippers are in that position, if you want to say that, because you don't know about the health of the two Lakers stars. I think the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets, in my opinion, are the two teams that I would really look at to make those types of runs if it's not the Lakers.
All right, well, here is the deal officially. Lou Williams is involved. He is on his way to Atlanta. You guys didn't mention the Jazz or the Suns in that conversation.
The Jazz and the Suns, there's still a lot more to prove. And I know the Jazz, even Rudy Gobert said it himself. We act like we have to go and do something in order for people to believe in us. So I'm just, I'm echoing that. I believe that they have all the talent. They are one of the best teams and they have been all year, but they have to go and do it in order to make believers.
Yeah, they have talent, but the other teams just have more talent.
Perk, what about you? Where do you think this move puts the Clippers with Rajon Rondo coming in and Lou Will coming out?
Well, first of all, shout out to Lou Will. He gets to eat all the
lemon pepper chicken he wants.
All the lemon pepper wings he wants. Hey, do you, Lou? But listen, with Rajon Rondo coming in, now you have that voice in the locker room where Ty Lue don't have to be the voice and the leader all the time. And we all know, all three of us on here that are champions know how critical it is for guys to be on here and have a guy or guys in the locker room to police ourselves. And that's what Rondo is going to do. He's going to hold everyone accountable, including himself. That's what the type of leader you need, and you can't argue with him. You know why? Because he's a two-time NBA champion. The only other person on that team that can say something is Kawhi Leonard. Everybody else really has to fall in line.